when we look at the policies around BE, we can see that there's been subject to a fair amount of abuse and misuse as a tool of enriching a few people, and some very corrupt people also. And the average South African's lives have not been impacted positively by BE. And I say this very broadly because if we look at the Skills Development Act, many companies rather just pay the fines than actually send their staff complement for training. When we look at ownership, again, the ownership transactions and the figures are really underwhelming given where we are in our history. So that brings me to my favorite one, enterprise and supplier development. And again, Black professionals, I'm addressing this to you specifically. How many of you know, I met two outside ex-colleagues, Black entrepreneurs who have been pushed out of corporate South Africa because they are disruptors, because they have challenged the status quo, because they are not the silent Black who sits in the corner and does what is required of them. And so they become entrepreneurs. The very framework that is supposed to perhaps support them, though, is, in my view, somewhat lacking. I know too many people who used to work in corporate and now are entrepreneurs, hustlers, doing their own thing, and not necessarily because of their own choices, because corporate South Africa spat them out. And what I'm observing is more and more corporate South Africa is becoming a very difficult and hostile environment for a lot of Black professionals.